every day when I wake up, I have to see how I look from the previous day of dieting. So like today, I'm much leaner, but I can also tell that I'm smaller. So I may not have gotten enough calories in yesterday. A lot of it's just trial and error, but then you have to, it fucks with you sometimes because you think you see one thing and it's another thing. It all depends. If the lighting makes a difference, if you wake up and, if you go to a different mirror, things look different. So it plays with it. That's why you do your posing every day. Try to do it in the same place, so you know if you're getting leaner or if you're staying the same. And you gotta do body fat. And some days you feel good, and some days you feel like you look like shit. And you start thinking about everything over again. It's all a mind game. Now it's time to shower. I've been, in a gym since I was probably 10 years old, 11 years old. Got more serious into bodybuilding when I was about 14. Decided to do it competitively when I was 17 in April 2009. Did my first show. So basically my whole day is just try to be as efficient as possible. So usually about an hour weight training, 45 minutes of usually 45 minutes of cardio, 45 minutes of posing, about that, give or take. But that's not every day of the week. It depends on the day. I try not to think about anything else other than training. Lately, it's just been just trying, at least on leg days, just trying to inflict as much pain on myself as possible, and see if I can, just get through another pain barrier. It's basically what my leg days are now. Pretty much just challenging myself. And I get, enough of a high from that without even having to think about, looking any different from it or looking better on stage. So it's all about just, just challenging myself and, welcoming the pain that comes along with it, and the fact that I'll keep going when most people won't. I'm motivated by how I would feel if I gave up. So you're gonna run that line. Okay. Four, yeah, sorry, 4. All right, so I'm a personal trainer. I don't really know much else, so training is like the way that I can kind of give my knowledge to other people and help them kind of get going in the direction that in a better direction with their life and their health. The kids are definitely could benefit from it more than most adults can, because that's when you can kind of teach them the importance of exercise and living a healthy lifestyle. Especially once you get into, let's say, like middle school, there starts to be a lot of outside influences and usually negative influences, and that's kind of when they're being molded, and that's when they can make the decisions that'll kind of take them through the rest of their life in a lot of cases, and may lead them down either the right road or the wrong one.
Because he's all self-taught. This is all stuff that he's seen online and reading, and all this is all himself he's done. He hasn't gotten any coaching or anything from anyone. He was in his room every day, like I said, on that computer, every minute, a book in front of him, every minute. He did his posing routines. He was practicing diligently every day. I could hear the music going in there. Just completely dedicated. It was really just a testament of who he is.
I've always been less social, or some may call it a loser. So I didn't really have to adjust too much when it came to devoting more time to being by myself and training and cooking my meals and preparing my meals and going to sleep on time not doing drugs and not drinking. I don't have like a lot of people that understand my lifestyle. If I couldn't live with somebody, I mean, it's just not right now. Unless they understood what I do and were able to do the same thing. You know, like if I'm going to bed at 8 o'clock, I can't have somebody fucking partying all night, you know, in the next door. You know, it's just not, it just doesn't work, you know. And that, especially my age group, that's what life is all about for them, you know. And I'm very far from that. So for me, it's just like, it's necessary, and it's not something that I'm afraid of or you know, feel you know, like sad about, or like, you know, it's like I come home to an empty place every day, and it's awesome. Like I go and do my shit. I don't have time to think about it.
Well, did you ever worry if he was not spending enough time with people his age?
No. He has good friends, a couple of good friends. We have a close family. He's got a great sense of humor. I don't worry about him. He's got a great focus. He's happy. He's very, you know, has a lot of self-worth. He's balanced. I mean, he's committed. That's what you have to do sometimes. It's give up a little bit and get what you want, and then you can kind of mix it up a little bit. But right now, he really needs to be very focused on what he's doing in order to attain his, you know, to reach his goals.
I put a lot on
All right, so go.
that's why.
Just mix this all on. Yeah, so we'll finish one. We'll do 1 second at a time.
Being a girl, you know, being in a relationship, all girls are like, well, it's my boyfriend. He needs to focus everything on me all the time, constantly. I think every girl, you know, says something around those lines. And when, you know, when one guy is just like, I need to do this for me now, you need to come second or third to me. It was kind of like, well, should I stay or should I go? Like, is this really worth it? If I go to this show and it's not worth it, then, you know what I mean? Like, it was hard. It was really hard. But then, you know, you go to the show and you see all the hard work and effort he put into it. It definitely was worth it. It was worth, like, waiting and seeing and, you know, being patient with him.
Most girls don't like to hear, yeah, I'll be there in an hour. I need to cook some food. I'll probably be single. I probably won't get married. You know, and I'm okay with that, and maybe it may have a lot to do with what I do, but I know what truly makes me happy, for right now at least. So last one. Let's go.
The thing that impresses people the most about Ryan is his intelligence, and he really knows how to prepare himself, and he knows how to be ready. So whatever the show is, I know he's going to do well. He'll impress people once again.
Competitor number 2 is also 18 years of age. His name is Ryan Lecuyer from Norwalk, Connecticut. He trains at Equinox in Darien, New York Sports Natural Novice Lightweight 2009 and second place teams. So please welcome Ryan.
Let's go, baby! Here it is! Go you!
You guys, this is a real tough class here. Woo! Right? 24 and 2 switch places.
Yeah, Ryan! Number 2!
Side chest, side of your choice.
Come on, hit him, baby! Come on, boy!
Hands overhead abdominal.
All day long.
Okay, let's see a rear lat spread, spike the calf, leg of your choice.
Big touch, sit on the legs, one. There you go. Perfect line.
Guys, you judges are having a hard time. Front belly high. I can see a crab most muscular, fellas. Crab most muscular. Okay, relax. I let the judges get a final look at this.
Looks good, baby. Looks good.
Thank you, fellas. Very rough hands. Thank you.
Oh man, so good. So we'll have the night show, then the awards. So whoever won that class goes against the overall.
Yeah.
Goes against the other class winners. So I hope.
Middleweight men coming out next. Number 2, Ryan LeCure. Number 52, Leighton Edwards. Number 54, Raul Freeman. Number 55, Calvin Wang. And number 56, Bryant Ferguson.
Let's go, Tim. All you.
Fifth place goes to number 55, Calvin Wang. Fourth place, number 52, Leighton Edwards. Third place, number 54, Raul Springer. Second place goes to Ryan LeCure, number 2.
You know, I never want to be a one-dimensional person, which is very easy to get like that with this stuff. There's a lot of things I don't know anything about that I should know. I'm only 19 years old, so to think that I've accomplished what I need to accomplish is fucking crazy. You know, while bodybuilding is definitely my number one, I'm not going to let it. I want to try not to let it take over my entire life and look back and say, well, I just lifted weights for 50 years, and that's about it.
Thank you.